The video you're about to watch is going to be one of the most life-changing videos you've ever watched. I'm going to reveal to you how you can literally hack your reality to manifest anything you want. And the reason I'm telling you this is because I did it for myself. When I was younger, I used to have this old Toshiba laptop, and I used to sit on it and open Google and just type random things. And as I was doing that, I would imagine myself in the future working from my laptop at home. I didn't know how, I didn't know when, I just knew that in the future I would be making money and working remotely from my laptop. And fast forward maybe 6, 7, 8 years, I'm in my room right now. This is my setup. This is my office. This is where I work. This is where I make my money. Something that was once simply an idea, a vision that I had in my head is now my reality. And I did the same thing with getting in shape, making money, getting a girlfriend, which I don't have anymore, but I did. And before I had these things, I didn't dream of it as if it was something unattainable. I would essentially sit there imagining my future self in the situation I'm in as if it's going to happen. Like I know for a fact it's gonna happen. Now, when you look at any successful person, you see a correlation with this. If you listen to their interviews or them talking about their come up and their success, before they've achieved the level that they did, there was a point in their life where they knew they were going to achieve that without them achieving it yet. For example, Sean O'Malley, he is a UFC world champion. In a video, he was saying how when he first started training, he was envisioning himself in the octagon getting the belt put on him by Dana White. And it was something that he knew was going to happen. It didn't happen yet. It was years before it happened, but he was just so confident in the fact that it was gonna happen. And then fast forward a few years later, he's currently the bantamweight UFC world champion. Now you might say, what is this crazy voodoo shit? Let me put it in a very simple example. You know that tonight you're gonna go into your bed and you're gonna sleep. It didn't happen yet, but you know that it will happen. You have a very strong belief that you'll be in your bed tonight and you'll sleep. So in a way, you're manifesting it. Yes, it's a lot easier to have the belief because it's something that you've done before. Last night, you went to your bed, you went to sleep. Last week, you did the same thing. Last month, you did the same thing. Last year, you did the same thing. But regardless, you haven't done it tonight, but you're certain that you will. Now the question is, what if it's something you've never done? Open an e-commerce store and make $10,000 a month. It's tougher to have that belief because you've never done it. So the odds are essentially against you. But now, what if every single day for the next month, you learned about e-commerce, you actually enjoyed the process of it, and you built your own website? At the end of the month, the belief that you'll have an e-commerce store making $10,000 a month will be way stronger than what it was at the beginning of the month when you knew nothing about it. And because of that, you'll continue working on this e-commerce store because in your head, you've opened the possibility, the belief that you can make an e-commerce store and generate $10,000 a month with it. And as you keep working on it, the belief will become stronger. So we see that there's a correlation between your beliefs and your action. Now let's look at an opposite example. Let's say you were eating like shit and you weren't working out. Would you be able to believe that you'll get in shape? Probably not, unless you've mastered your own mind, but in most cases you wouldn't because you've been out of shape while doing the action of eating like shit and not working out. And you know that because of that, you're not in shape. Now that we've extrapolated all of this, how can you create your own reality in order to attract what you want? Because that's what it is, attracting, not chasing. You see, when you chase something, the mentality is, I don't have it, I need to get it. But because of that, in your head, you're already setting some level of resistance towards this goal. But when you're attracting something, you're saying, I'm in a good position to receive this, it's gonna come towards me. So mentally, you are open and you are receiving of this thing. You're like a magnet. Although you don't have it yet, whatever it is, you know you'll get it. That belief gets reinforced with the actions and the habits you do. The more you do, the more you believe that it's possible. Also, the more other people do, the more you believe it's possible. Because at first your limit is here, and then you see that this limit is possible, so then you exceed it, but then you exceed it again, but then you exceed it again. I saw this video and it was showing you the world records of the fastest runners over time in the last century. And as time goes on, you see the first guy that broke the world record, and then 10 years later, you see the other guy that broke it. So now that just opened a new level of possibility. So then 10 years later, another guy breaks it, another guy breaks it, another guy breaks it. So something that people once thought was impossible because someone did it, now that's the new limitation and people keep surpassing that. Until we got to now where you see Usain Bolt completely destroying all the competition from the last century. And this will only continue as time goes on, as people keep beating new records. The belief in people's head becomes, oh, that's possible. So now that's a new limitation and that's something I can exceed. So manifestation itself is not some crazy magic thing. It's simply about aligning your thoughts your beliefs, and your actions towards what it is you desire to get. So as you go throughout your day, ask yourself, what am I manifesting and what beliefs am I reinforcing with the actions that I'm doing right now? Because whether you realize it or not, you are shaping your reality with every thought and every decision you make. For example, I took the decision to drop out of school and pursue this: content creation, digital skills, making money online. But if I never took the decision to drop out, if I never put the actions in place to work towards this, then I would have never created this reality for myself. And who knows where my life would be, what situation I would be in if I never took the decision to drop out. The other day I was sitting right here and I looked at my YouTube play button, and I just thought back of myself when I was 14 years old in my basement computer, editing videos and getting frustrated about it not working, not getting results from it, but still doing it regardless and envisioning this for myself. And then I thought to myself, I was like, what if there was a portal that appeared in front of that 14-year-old kid, showing him his 22-year-old self with all of this? Part of him knew it would happen, but also the fact that he sees it firsthand, it would bring him the biggest smile. So that's why I want to make this video and share some insights with you guys as well. Comment down below your thoughts. I'll be reading through them and I want to have some good discussions about this whole topic of manifestation. Appreciate you watching.